Every item used in this video can be found in my Amazon store. Please check out the description and click on the links below.
You gotta pin them.
Yeah, I know. Try.
Oh, they're supposed to straight pin him. Yeah! 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 We got one in the boat, Keon! We got one! Hold on, boy. Hold on.
Just one.
I'm gonna get the release. I'm on still video. I'm gonna get the release. Only bag.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, that boy, he's super aerated, boy. Super aerated.
What's going on, tiny boaters? This is the lost footage of the Valco Ultralight. I finally found it. It's all raw, so I'm going to commentate over myself. So if you see me talking to myself like faster and it doesn't jive, it's because it sounds terrible in real life, so I'm commentating over the rest of it. But here we are with the top box. We cut out the lid for our splash guard. We are using a lot of 3/4 braided flex hosing, center through hole fittings, clamps, the Atwood bilge pumps, all 500 GPH. We're adding a light this time, and we're adding a Minuteman timer, which is going to work with our chill mod, and it's also going to save us a lot of battery life. So I'm pretty stoked about using this product. We're also using the flow right in and out nozzle.
Light probably as high as possible, right? Just for safety reasons. Probably gonna put it right there. Just tighten it right there against the wall. Like no big deal. When we foam that in, it's just gonna sit right in our foam. We'll just part a hole for the foam to get it in there. So we want it right here. So we we'll have enough room to run a screen. We have to run a screen. The minute you stick bass in here, they're gonna start pooping and spitting out cross shells, and it's just gonna jam your rudder. You have to have a screen inside the well, or else you're gonna have serious problems. Step down bits are also key.
For the new chill mod, the new version, we stuck everything in. We made it a legitimate cooler with a drain plug. Here we are tracing the drain plug. We are melting the foam so the drain plug will sit in there flush, and then we are then going to melt a hole. Okay, so that's what we were heating up, because if you heat up something and you stick it in the foam, it just melts perfectly and having little pieces of balls flying everywhere, and then it all being all messy and roughly cut. Here we are with the polywall. This is PVC sheeting, the same stuff they put in shower liners. Doesn't absorb anything. It is made for wet, damp areas, so that's what we're using it for. This is how I chose to do it. This was a this is just in my head, so I stuck it. Obviously, you could probably do much cleaner versions of this with just a little bit more time and preparation, but I thought it came out pretty good for how it just came out in my head. Pretty well. I mean, it just sticks in there. It's flawless. It holds stuff. Right here, we're just putting in sections. And I did a full video for my patrons on how to weld this together and why there's backing and why there's, welds and gaps in certain areas, what we used, what other tools we could use besides the soldering iron, although soldering iron did work for this project. I had to do some other things with the scraper and the torch to make it work even better, and there's just ways to get around that. But what I am happy about is that this version, when it was finished, it held ice for like a whole day, for like 24 hours. I was very impressed. So that's 1.5 inch thick Arctic foaming that the PVC lining is standing on, and the PVC itself holds temperature, both hot and cold, very well. And just both of those together made a really good chill mod. And so we stuck a lot of line. I think we stuck 4 feet of hosing in the last Velcro, 6 feet of hosing here. And if he wants to fine tune that, he can take more and more out to stick more and more area to put in drinks or to put in, whatever he wants to put in there. The chill mod is smaller than the last one. And my bigger problem with the last one, it took 20 pounds of ice to fill up. This one took 10 pounds of ice to fill up. Pretty substantial difference, but it also limits the ability to have coolers and stuff.
If you're gonna really try to do this, try and make sure the head, the high point, and circle that rudder. Right. So your head there, and at least host. You want to drill your hole there. So when you drill your hole, you put it down there, this will be like touching the bottom, but you'll be fine. It'll be at the lowest point possible. Maybe a little higher. Not up there. So we're going to screen this thing. We'll put a screen. I have them coming in meth. Screens? No, if you're going to really try to do this, try and make sure the head, the high point, and circle that rudder. Right. There it is. I got these from Harbor Freight, so these are fairly cheap. I mean, we're going to have enough to drill in here, and we'll be able to just match it right by the size. So this thing's gonna be like perfectly in there. It means we're gonna get the best seal when we go to silicone it. There's no room for like it shaking or avoiding or eventually coming up. I'll probably catch some. Oh yeah, get him in here, before he falls off the hook. All right guys, it's test day today. One of the things we're testing today is a Livewell. Put him in here.
All right guys, so the first bluegill.
That thing holds a lot of water. This is more or less based off the same platform that I did for the other Valco, but here I have a few added features. For one, I used a different tough box, and I'm much more happy with the results of this tough box versus the other one. And just in terms of how to use it, it was shorter but wider, and that's kind of more what we needed here. And a lot of the tough boxes are just taller and they're very awkward. And this one had no grooves from the molding. It was pretty much flat all around in there. There's only some certain grooves in the molding of the whole thing. And then the top of it more or less had a platform and an outline for you to make your own catch lip slash splash guard for it. And it's working pretty well. Right now we got the timer. This thing just came on automatically. And we have the flow right in and out aerator system with the flow through nozzle. It really does help a lot. It kept most of my fish alive and healthy when I did a live well cooler for a tournament not too long ago, and everybody else's fish looking kind of hairy. Another addition we did, we added the Ptc system. After talking with Ryan, he said this thing really does work very well. Most of the people I talk to say it works really well. It does help the fish stay alive much longer. And if you have this, it means you're doing pretty much like everything you can to keep fish alive when you have them in the well. I don't know what it is about the system, but it does flow through air and it does do a lot better. In conjunction, we have it under a switch panel here. And we also have the well light. So, I mean, the light floods in here. So you essentially can see anything you're doing right here. And I don't even have the light underneath the water line, but the light legit just lights up the whole well. You can see anything in there. It's perfect. It's everything we need and more. We got the system in here. This is our chill mod. And I'm going to say it's working pretty well. I haven't put my hand in here. That's pretty cold water, huh? Yeah. That's working. The chill mod is for sure working. That's working. Yeah, no, we're gonna go back out there. And then we have these. These are in the addition because it's so hard to put like an actual thing or piston or any kind of stuff. We just have these. They're kind of like the Yeti style holders. Put those on when we're motoring out or when we're going down the road. That way this thing doesn't catch up. And that's been somewhat of a problem in past builds. We've definitely resolved it with these things. But it's working. Everything's working great. Go. Do the other one. There you go.
Sorry, buddy. God damn. Don't fight me.
You have problems there?
Yeah, I'm having problems. Big ones. Okay, go. Okay. Sorry, bud, but you're gonna have to go. So should I grab him now?
Grab him now if you can.
Okay. Time to go hook smash on this guy. I got it now!
Well, you're really having some problems there, huh?
I am. Got him. I got him. Don't push. Don't. Oh, God. This is hard. This is so hard. Got him. Alright. Got him. I got you down. Alright guys, time to release him.
Alright.
Not dead, is
Okay,
he?
good job.
Man, I'm surprised that guy was really resilient.
Yeah, he was seriously resilient, huh? Alright.
That's why he's not dead.
Nav lights on.
Alright, did you got that?
I got it all.
Here, see this.
So this is the last video in the series for the Valco Ultralight. This boat was rad. I wish I had more time on it to show you more demos. I only got to demo it for a very short period of time, but I am very happy with the feats that I accomplished within this deal that I can pay forward to the community for ideas and other things, especially the Livewell mod. I hope you guys take a lot out of this video. If you want any other steps that you think I might have missed, trust me, I covered them in all my other Livewell videos. This is part of a Livewell series, and all those videos will be in the description below. Please check out the playlist below and in the iCards up top here. Thank you very much. See you.